I have a beautiful completed necktie. Got 2 finished ends. Sewn pockets with beads. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is in the center. I now need to turn this in. So you're going to grab one of these awesome bright green grade sheets from the designated location. And here's what you're going to do. Zooming in, zooming in, zooming in. First thing first. Please write your name. Ta-da! And write your class period so I can get this back to you. And then you're going to look at each of these. You're going to go, hey, pinning. If you folded the fabric correctly and pinned fabric into place for sewing, and you did a nice accurate job, you get full 5 points. Or if you might have pinned uneven, didn't hold the fabric in place correctly, didn't pin at all, you're going to pick one of these and you're going to go, how did I do? You know what? I think I did awesome. Next one, tube turning and pressing. Is the tube turned completely and pressed so the seam is in the center? So the seam in the center here is the right side on the outside. Full points. Turned well, but the seam's not quite in the center. Maybe it's off to the edge here, somewhere funny. Or maybe the seam of the tube has serious problems that don't allow the tube to function well at all. Give yourself the best point value you think. Look at the next one. Seams. Seams are anywhere where you sewed. Are most of the seams sewn straight and secure? Are there backstitching everywhere? Is your seam crookedy or not secured? Forgot backstitching. Or all of your seams are crooked? Some of them might not be sewn through both layers. You might have holes or gaps. And maybe you never even backstitched. Give yourself your best choice. Next one, marking. Did you use a piece of marking equipment to mark where the lines were supposed to be? By the way, I can usually see that red line or whatever color you did under your stitching. If you used it, did it well? These are the correct distance apart and lined up in the center. You get full points. Maybe you didn't mark correctly, or you marked with something like a pin that will never come out of your fabric. You get less points. Right, what you think you got? Beads. Beads are in the correct locations with 4 pouches and in the correct amount. Do you have 4 pouches? By the way, the correct amount only looks like about this much. Maybe the beads are in the correct amount, but not in the right location. Maybe instead of being in the center, you have all of them grouped here by the end. Maybe there's way too much or no beads in some of your locations. Or maybe it's not secure and they escaped. Give yourself your best score. The ends of the ties. Are both ends of the tie secured by folding evenly and sewn securely at 1/4 inch from the edge? Maybe the ends aren't even, but are sewn securely. Or maybe they're not finished at all, it's just an open tube. Or you just completely forgot the back stitching. Next one, directions. Did you read the directions and only ask for help after you read the instructions? Or watched the videos? Maybe you read most of the directions and asked help a few times. Maybe you didn't read any of the instructions, relied on me to help you, walking hand in hand through every step. For the most part, you guys will easily get 5 points here. Next one, appearance. Does the final appearance of your project look good and excellent? Is it completely functional? Spots that aren't going to fall open or anything? Please remember, mine had an owie, but I fixed it and it looks nice. And it's completely functional now. You'll probably get full points here. If you have a few mistakes that are extremely noticeable, like zigzag movements and it doesn't function as well, you might get docked a few points. If there's major problems that make it so this can't work, like this is left open and the beads can spill out, then you're not going to get full points for appearance. Okay, you're going to write your best answers. By the way, if any of these are not full points, fabric is pretty forgiving. We could probably go back and fix it before you turn it in. So you're going to take this, your nifty difty pins. You can take a pin. You're going to take your necktie, fold it at least in half because that makes it easier for me. You're going to take this, stick it straight to your fabric. You stab your pin through, straight through to the back. Turn it, stab straight through. It is secure. I can flip this around and it's not going to come off. If it's secure, you're going to take this and go turn it in where Miss Smith tells you to. Might be a tote by the turn-in basket or the turn-in basket itself. Just make sure it's in the right spot or I won't find it.